15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the game. Take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 45. What a catch and run by the junior.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
And And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Quick throw caught over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and threw it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Good pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Seminoles come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. As the 1st down is still going. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, another 1st down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here comes a handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
Boy, this looked to be a very routine field goal attempt, and it turns out to be a blown-up play. The special teams unit completely erased that chip shot opportunity.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pop over the middle. It's Dickey. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down, the 17. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the option play here. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Sooners.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. There's the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Seminoles will crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the second down incompletion, I have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. This offense trying to get going. Has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Jukes to get past the man. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Back to throw again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. This is the 6th play on the drive. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Noles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Send the back in motion. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That gain sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 19, on to kick it away.
This will be fair caught at the 30. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And the QB will try again on second and 10. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Noles come to the line to run the hurry-up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Noles will line up on first and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again. End zone ahead. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The call is a quarterback sneak. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida State.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the extra point goes up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking for a man. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Give it to the back again. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run of the pass, and he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. But the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. He's got room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 30.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. QB keeper all the way. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 4 on the play. Second down coming up.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! Stop after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27, and we'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. First play of this drive now from the 35. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Third down after that running play. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Burst out and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. As with the quarter break, Kurt, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a shotgun run call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The pocket breaking down. On the pass rush, gets home. Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Look out, room to run here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Fighting him off.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seam.
Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Short return tackle made at the 27, a crucial takeaway.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tipped.
Touchdown, Seminoles. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Slides the quick throw. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries to get it to the running back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle made at the play at the 29-yard line. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Big throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. The receiver grabs it.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Third down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? That's a designed quarterback keeper. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. They'll go hurry up here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Man, as a quarterback, you have to know, late in a game like this, you cannot take a sack in this situation. Now you got to hurry up, get back to the line, and get a play off and try to regain those yards you just lost.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. They're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. now trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Touchdown, Sooners. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers instead. He sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. This pass is caught, and the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They're going to run it here. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So down 4, late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.